you measure the value of a college education to someone who may never have had the opportunity to obtain one? What kind of impact does that opportunity have in fulfilling a dream for such an individual? These may be difficult questions to answer, but they're ones that a Louisville law firm has accepted as a challenge in making a difference in its community. The idea of helping the top academic students obtain a college education isn't new, but helping the minority student whose attributes include those requirements outside the classroom is the idea behind a scholarship program developed by the Louisville law firm of Goldberg and Simpson.
We've long been concerned that there are lots of students, both African American and Caucasian, who simply because of expense cannot afford to go to college. We see the same numbers everybody else does, and that it's more and more expensive every year to go to college. And there's a lot of people who are capable of doing terrific college work who may not have the best grades, but are still outstanding young men and women who would do a wonderful job. And those are the kind of people that we wanted to see become educated, come back to Louisville, Kentucky, and take their place in the community and hopefully become outstanding citizens.
The motivation to make a difference in an individual's life led the law firm to Louisville Central High School, where it found a willing and able partner to realize its vision.
Partnerships with any business allows us to do what we're attempting to do for students here at Central High School, to extend our classroom beyond the walls as we traditionally know them. And those learning experiences that business support in terms of human resources and financial resources just allow us to do a better job of serving our students.
The dream of such an opportunity became a reality for Lavette Burnett, and the Central graduate is making the most of her opportunity while attending Western Kentucky University.
The scholarship gives hope to people, especially young people. You always hear people who get a 36 on ACT and 4.0s getting four-year full scholarships. But if you are an average student or just a regular good student, just let you know that, well, I can't get a scholarship. And it makes them strive harder. My focus is to do well so I can go back and help my community. That's my focus.
The logistics making it possible for a local student to attend college through such a scholarship program depended on a team approach. Central helped identify eligible candidates, then turn that list over to Goldberg and Simpson.
It's turned out to be a lot easier than we would have ever anticipated, both because we got tremendous assistance from Central and their faculty. They presented to us to consideration 5 extremely talented young people, any of which would have been worthy for the scholarship.
Goldberg and Simpson's success with the program is the result of establishing specific elements as part of the scholarship. A scholarship sponsorship would include the cost of tuition at a Kentucky state-supported institution, a textbook allowance to cover the costs of all required texts, the cost of housing in an on-campus residence hall, a meal allowance through plans offered by the institutions, and, when applicable, the option of summer employment with the sponsor's business. Eligibility requirements for the scholarship include minority status by the applicant, a demonstrated involvement in community affairs and activities, a demonstrated scholastic achievement in high school which reflects the ability to perform college-level academic work, and maintaining a minimum 2.0 grade point average for continued participation in the scholarship program.
But our idea is, what if the question between making a very small difference in several people's lives and making a tremendous difference in one person's life? And that's what we're trying to do with our participation. But beyond that, what if there can be 20, 30, 50 students who all get this same kind of assistance? That's very doable under this program.
The value in being involved in such a scholarship program goes beyond just providing financial support. It emphasizes a commitment to the community in a very positive way. And it emphasizes a commitment to the educational mission of Kentucky's colleges and universities.
That's very important for the business sector and higher education to work together, because higher education, as you know, has lost a lot of funding over the years, and I see that continuing to dwindle, and we're going to have to go the institution of higher education are going to have to go to the business sector or other areas to try to recruit some of these resources, these financial resources, to give these students an opportunity.
With Goldberg and Simpson taking the initiative they've taken to establish a scholarship like this, simply sends a message that they think it's important, and they send a message to the Commonwealth that way, that the business side of this state thinks that's important. That's the only way it can really be accomplished. We can put in just so many dollars, but then the private sector has to take over, and of course Goldberg and Simpson has taken the first step.
The opportunity to make a positive difference in an individual's life is what Goldberg and Simpson's Minority Scholarship Program is all about. But it's much more than just a financial investment. It's a human investment.
I think the greatest benefit is that I can think of no better program for return to our community for money invested than investing in a young person who can go, become educated, come back, and take their place in the community. That investment in a human asset and for the future is the greatest thing you can do.